Hey, what's going on, BlissfulBash MTG? I'm trying to pay attention to my face cam because it's been bugging out. But hey, it's September monthly patron pack openings here on September 27th. Tomorrow is my 31st birthday, so shameless plug for my early birthday shout out. What's going on? If you'd like to become part of one of the biggest patrons out there, BlissfulBash MTG down below in the description box. Check out our Patreon. We have $3 tiers, $5, $10, $25, $40, $60, and even $125 a month tiers. All kinds of different benefits, and it's just really awesome. We do monthly giveaways this month for Patreon. After this video is done, I'll be doing a live stream, and one lucky patron is going to be taking home this Borderless Mana Vault. We do giveaways every single month. Basically, you can get in on that giveaway at any tier. Obviously, the higher tier you are, the more entries you're going to have. You get exclusive pre-orders, pricing pre-orders for patrons. So the higher tier you are, the better pricing you get for your sealed product. So if you buy a lot of product, the higher tier is a really good option for you. And it's like some of the best pricing you'll ever get. So Kyle Clark, been a patron for a long time. Let's see what kind of stuff we can get you. Shriekwood Devourer, a Tavar the Pummeler, a Marvin Murderous Mimic, and a Ghostly Dancer is not bad. So yeah, a lot of these patron tiers are just, it's one of the best out there when it comes to your wallet and saving you money. There's exclusive Patreon discounts for box breaks and box battles in the group, pull box deals, all kinds of stuff. We do patron pack tournaments for free. We do all kinds of stuff. I do random giveaways for patrons as well. So overall, this Kyle goes up here to his list over here. Overall, it's one of the best patrons out there. I'm not going to go too crazy in it because I got some other stuff I want to talk about. But right now, we're doing our VIP tiers. These are the $60 a month patrons. And they're getting a collector pack this month of Duskmourn. Also, before I go through this pack, be sure to, if you want to save even more money and you're not a patron, if you go to sihobby.com, SIHOBBY.com, you go to their website, you check out kind of whatever you want. They got Pokemon, Lorcana, One Piece, sports cards, Magic the Gathering, singles, all kinds of stuff. Put anything you want in your cart, and at the end of your checkout, use code BASHFAM, BASHFAM, and get 10% off your entire order. It gives me a 10% kickback commission. It helps them sell more product and be able to get more of the premium product when it comes to allocation time, if they can see that they're moving more stuff. And then overall, it's a ripple effect. We'll get better deals. And SI Hobby, Arthur and Jason over there, the owners over there, are already putting up some crazy deals. They already got cheap pricing on their website. So if you compare their pricing on their website to TCG Low, theirs is sometimes better. So saving 10% additionally on top is pretty crazy. So if you're like already buying sealed product from like Amazon or TCG Player, go to sihobby.com and use code BASHFAM. I'm telling you, it's going to save you a ton of money. Waltz of Rage. All right, Kenny Larson. Let's see if we can get you Deluge, Velgavos Leia, Hushwood Verge, Endearing Tenacity. We also have that giveaway on October 1st of the 2 Duskmourn collector booster boxes. If you haven't commented on my first collector box of Duskmourn yet, you're going to want to do so you can get in on that giveaway. We hit over 10,000 subscribers. We hit over 15,000 subscribers, so how about that? Yeah, so it's going crazy right now. So yeah, we're doing a huge giveaway. Also, if we get 2,000 members in the Facebook group, which you can also find down below in the description, you can find all of my social medias in the description box. But once we hit 2,000 members in the Facebook group, we're going to be doing another giveaway there, exclusively for Facebook. Joshua Fernelli, a.k.a. The Horseshoe. Let's see what we can get you. Reluctant Role Model. Huh. Barb Flare Gremlin, Demonic Council, Leyline of Transformation, and a Flood Farm Verge. Not bad. Those lands in here are pretty sick, to say the least. Yeah, I've had quite a few people ask me my opinion on the recent bans from Commander. Yeah, we're doing a sour note in this one, guys. We're doing patron pack openings with a little side of sweet and sour sauce, you know what I mean? Kenneth Winemaster, last pack. Thank you guys so much for my for your Patreon support. Helps so much, guys. A lot of the money that I get from Patreon just goes right back into this channel. Helps support giveaways, helps support materials, and yeah, I pays for my Photoshop and Adobe and all the editing stuff here. The Mind Skinna, Fear of Sleep Paralysis, Zimone All Questioning, Undid Sprinter, and the Valgavoth's Onslaught for Kenneth Winemaster. There you go. Up next, we're going to be bringing our $40 a month tiers, the Bashful tiers. Guys, if you hadn't already noticed, some of you are not in this month because I've already sent your patron pack openings to you directly in your package. So like for Twiddler and Matt Borchardt, you guys are getting your 2 collector packs each sent to you already. We're going to move on to our Bashful tiers. So we got the $40 a month patrons. Just verifying. Yep. So each person here is going to be getting 4 packs of Duskmourn play boosters. And you're getting the rares, mythics, foil rares, and foil mythics out of your play boosters. So here we go. Good luck, Chris Mullen. Mountain and a Marina Vendrell. There's that for you, sir. There is that for you, Mullen. So yeah, again, just want to reiterate, one of the best patrons out there. Join the social medias, join the Discord. We do tons of giveaways all the time. You don't want to miss out on those. Flood Farm Verge, there we go. Whoa, what was that? Oh, it looked like the Soccer Elder Tribe. So yeah, just a ton of fun. But yeah, the recent bans, I mean, obviously we all know what happened. We all have seen both sides of the story. We've all seen the controversy. We've all seen the content creators outcry. Lots of people supporting it. Lots of people hating it. Lots of people losing trust with WotC and just Magic the Gathering as a whole. My take on it, I mean... Ghost Vacuum. I played CDH, you know. I know how it goes. I know how people can be. But usually when you're playing CDH, you're not... The arguments that there's a lot of competitive players playing CDH in casual pods. Like, that only happens if it's, like, agreed upon. I don't just roll up to my LGS. Everyone's playing casual precons. Like, I'm not going to whip out my CEDH deck. I'm not doing that. And a Mana Crypt, a Jeweled Lotus, Dockside, if those are in your deck, it does not make it CEDH, okay? Okay? It just doesn't. Jeweled Lotus, everyone's kind of got a weird same feeling on it. A lot of people are like, it's broken. You can get turn 1 commanders or get your partner commander and get your whatever. Dude, calm down. You got to understand, these cards, ooh, nice, Gold Sigi, were literally printed as chase cards, chase hits, and sought after specifically for a lot of commander players to sell millions of dollars in product. Okay? They did that to us twice. Commander Legends, Commander Masters. Okay? They sold a shit ton of it too. And now you just take it away from us. People are like, well, if you're upset with the ban, rule 0. You can just play with the cards anyways in your pod. That's not the point. That is not the point, okay? When you're playing Magic the Gathering, like, you can do that. But most people want to play by the ban list rules because that's just how it is. And it's tough, man. It's tough to see, and there's probably going to be some hate in this comment section and trolling. Baba Yaga, nothing crazy for you there, buddy, but thank you so much for your patron support. Speaking of support, I do not support the ban on Jeweled Lotus or Mana Crypt. I don't. I mean, Mana Crypt is probably one of the best artifacts there is. Jeweled Lotus is definitely up there when it comes to strictly Commander. And you got to remember, you got 100 cards in your deck. So you got to take into account you're not always going to start with Jeweled Lotus, Mana Crypt. None of those, you don't always start. And when you finally do get those games where you have those explosive starts and it is a quick game, like, that is kind of fun. It's fun to do that every once in a while. And it doesn't have to be a CDH deck, right? And some people, like, when you get those moments, you feel like a CDH player for a second. Like, holy shit, Mana Crypt, Soul Ring turn 1 and Jeweled Lotus. Boom, boom, boom. We doing things out here. And it's just very interactive and fun. And people are going to say, ooh, nice Mythikai for David. People are going to say, well, it's only fun for you. I've explained this before, and let me just say it again. A lot of us players that love to get together and play Magic the Gathering and get to the gathering, a lot of us have families. A lot of us are older people, and we have families, and we have jobs, and we have lots of things going on. So when we get together and we get to play a 4-hour game of Commander, it can be fun, but I mean, it's just like we all have multiple decks we want to play. There's times where you can only get together like once a month for some of us. Me in particular, I get to play Magic the Gathering. Well, more so now on Spell Table with the Bash Fam. You can play Spell Table, by the way, if you join our Discord. You can get on Spell Table games and play your Commander decks. It's a lot of fun. But more so, like, I don't have time to play anymore. I'm doing this full-time, obviously. I also work full-time, and I got 3 kids. So when I get to play, I like to play around with a few decks at least, you know? And obviously, if you got 4-hour games, I've had to leave early before. I've had to be like, hey, I got to scoop. Even though I was doing really good, I got to go home, dude. I've been here for 5 hours. So it's okay to have those fast games. Turn 0, turn 1. You're telling me that Mana Crypt and Jeweled Lotus, some people are like, and Dockside, they're like, yeah, turn 1, turn 0, we're trying to get rid of that. Bro, if you're doing turn 0, turn 1, turn 2 games, you're in CDH. You do not need a Mana Crypt, a Jeweled Lotus, or a Dockside to have a CDH deck. So it doesn't make sense, their logic behind it, to me. And then there's the argument, well, why don't they just ban Sol Ring? Why don't they ban all the Moxes, everything? Valid, dude, valid. Why don't they? And who's to say they won't? I had a good friend of mine tell me his little conspiracy theory that they're probably already talking about banning Sol Ring, but they can't do it right now because WotC's probably got the next 20 sets printed pre-cons with Sol Ring in there, and they don't want to ban it yet. But I guarantee you in 1.5 years, 2 years, we might see a ban on Sol Ring. Then what? And then people will use the argument, well, Sol Ring's only a couple of dollars. That's not the point. That's not the point. And what if they do? All fast mana, Mana Rocks, Mox Diamond, Mox Hobo, Chrome Mox, Mox Amber. You name it. Who's to say they're not going to just put the kibosh on them? Tom Moore, we got Unholy Annex, Ritual Channeler. Dude, I don't know, man. It's just crazy to me. I think there's a trust issue thing going on right now with WotC. If they can do this, and they can do it at any time. They say they've been talking about it for a couple of years, or over a year now. Yeah, let's wait till we sell out all the product that has the chase hits for Mana Crypts in it. Because if it's banned, it's not going to seem as too appealing to sell, and not as many people are going to be like, hey, I want to try to open these packs to get the tri-colored Mana Crypt or the red Mana Crypt, because that would look so sick in my deck. Dude, a lot of people with those expensive cards that are like the big chase cards like Mana Crypt and like a textured Jeweled Lotus, there's a lot of people that like to play with the real card and play with that kind of bling in your deck because it's a really cool feeling. Like, I don't know. Proxy all you want, dude. I don't care about proxying, and that's fine. But playing with the real deal just feels a little different. It feels special. And there's people out there that bought a shit ton of the product or spent $3,000 on the 3-colored Mana Crypt or whatever. You know, Screaming Nemesis, dope hit for you, Mr. and Mrs. Ben and Emmy Mage. It's just, I could honestly do probably an hour-long video on this. So I'll try to keep it short. Since this is a Patreon pack opening video, and we're celebrating the love and support of our patrons, and I'm talking about such a controversial topic right now. Ooh, Huntwood Shrieker, Ben and Emmy Mage, you're doing goodsies. Come on. I like it, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Oh. I'll try to cut it short here, okay? I'm not... Dockside, I can get Dockside. It's a 2-drop. Mono red. Little 2-drop guy. Huge ramp. But, I mean, Cradle. What's going on there? Let's just go ahead and ban that while we're at it. You want to talk about ramp? I guarantee you it's easier for me to get a bunch of 1/1 tokens out on the field than it is to get 20 freaking artifacts. Granted, Dockside hits everybody. So there is that. It is a quick... I'm just saying, all I'm saying is the door is open for anything and everything to get banned. And it's scary. It's scary. And, you know, in future sets, people they're going to put in chase cards, really powerful cards for people to be like, oh my gosh, I really want to buy this set. But at the same time, if it's got mana ramp in it, is it going to get banned? If anything gives me ramp, if anything gives me just a slight advantage to ramp quicker than my opponents, and it is no longer a casual card for all these casual players that this RC committee is trying to protect, which, man, it's just so controversial in my opinion. Why would I even waste my money? Why would I do it? Why would I buy a card that's got mana ramp that's probably going to get banned now? I mean, they've opened the door. They've lost a lot of trust. People say it's a good thing that it happened. They're broken and busted cards. There's so many broken and busted cards out there. It's ridiculous. But if you're going to have a card that's in the game for, 27 years and just randomly decide to ban it, it's just odd timing. There's a lot of different theories out there. It's just really odd timing. People say that WotC's getting sick of having to use like a Mana Crypt for a chase card or a Jeweled Lotus moving forward, and they're banning them to create new powerful cards that'll essentially be somewhat on the same level as those kinds of cards, but be the new chase hit, be the new thing. And I don't know. I don't know what to believe. Hey, Victor Valgavasencha. Ooh, the Roto Crusher ride. Not a bad few packs here for the Patreonados, huh? Not a bad few packs. Overall, guys, me personally, I am not a fan of the bans. I'll give him one last point here. I will give one last point. Okay? And I'll be honest with you. It's a reality for a lot of us. It's a reality for a lot of us. There's the stigma, you know, of like, oh, your wife or significant other doesn't know how much money we're spending on our cards. Oh, your commander deck was $100? Did you say 100? Oh my gosh, I thought you said 100. That's crazy, you know, that meme. $25 a month patrons, Chris Leidenheimer. There are people out there that have to justify why they spend so much money on Magic to their significant others, because people got budgets and they got communication. You have to kind of communicate that stuff with your significant other. And there's probably many different ways I can explain this, but if I tell my wife, hey, yeah, I'm going to spend like $400 this month on a couple of boxes just so I can play with them, but that's all I give her an explanation, not the fact. Nice hit, by the way. Holy smokes. And a head shredder. Like, it's going to be a tough sell. And then people are going to say, well, it's your significant other. They should support your hobbies. That's fine and dandy. And sure, you got to be budgeting and living within your means. But on the side note of the thing is, hey, just so you know, I'm not like wasting and throwing my money away, because there's a lot of good cards potentially in this set that hold a lot of value. There's these big chase hits. So if I hit this or that, wow, 3 rares in that pack. Holy crap. Chris, you're crushing it. You're crushing it. So if I hit this or that, I'm just letting you know, like, Chris has a package here, so he's going to get his whole thing. If we need to sell the cards later on, if something happens, like, we can sell the cards, babe. You know, we'll be good. And I know there's people out there that have been in situations where they've gotten chewed out for spending so much money on Magic the Gathering. Maybe some people in my group, hey, I'm the king of stealing your lunch monies. It's some truth for some of us. We've been able to justify spending the kind of money that some of us spend on Magic cards, knowing that one day if an emergency took place, if something happened like a hospital bill or a family member got sick and we have to take some time off of work to help them out, you have that justification in the moment when you're buying cards or like buying singles or, you know, collections or whatever it may be, even sealed product to just hold on to or play with and put away in your collection and just stare at it. You know, down the line, if something were to have happen where you needed that emergency funds, you have that option to say, hey, babe, just so you know I have all this money in cards, but if we need the money, like, I can sell them. We'll be covered for a while. We can take care of these bills. Not a big deal. And that was justified. I mean, that was something for people to do, to have, and their significant other, man or wife, you know, husband or wife, and they would be able to justify. Oh, Chris, I have a package for you, so you get your packs. Put your rares back here. And it was okay, man. It helped out, you know. Look, all I'm saying is that's a reality for some of us. And with them being able to just go ahead and outright ban those cards and to see the price drop that they had, granted, there's a little bounce back. A little bounce back. Nothing crazy. We're not seeing the normal prices that we've already, you know, seen in the past. But there is a little bounce back. But people lost a lot of money. People lost a lot of money. There's people that just got their Mana Crypts in their deck that they've been saving up for. Or they just bought a booster box and they pulled the Mana Crypt. And they're like, oh my gosh, I just hit a $200 card. Like, that feeling is cool. That is magical. That is why we open booster packs. To have that feeling, to chase those hits. And if you're just going to be able to just ban those cards and any card in the future that's super valuable and really good in the game, and, you know, it's just like, take some time to get, you're going to ruin a lot of special, like, magic to the game. You're going to, oh, Mythic Massacre, Mythic Foily, Boyo, Woyo, Waltz Rage. Zach McCoy coming in with that Fist of Fury, my guy. Sheesh. Look, all I'm saying is they got to be careful, man, moving forward. There's a lot of moving parts right now going on with WotC, the RC, Commander in general, ban lists, all this kinds of crap. This hesitation, the future of the game. There's just so much talk. Moral of the story, I don't agree with the ban on the fact. I agree with the fact that, yeah, sure, they're really good cards. Sure, you could bust them. Sure, you could get an explosive turn. The RC even said, we want you to have your explosive rounds. Okay. Then why take it away from us? Sure, they were a little busted and they're really good, and that's okay. There's a lot of cards that are busted and really good that should be banned, you know, and it is what it is. But no, they just want to go after mana ramp, essentially, I guess. They don't want people to be able to play a lot of things every turn and have fun, and you can, like, really pilot and have crazy fun with their deck. No. They don't want that. They want you to have some explosive turns, but maybe once every couple of months, because, you know, it's a 100-card deck. Whatever. Rant over. I don't agree with the ban. I don't agree with it in many ways that I've just tried to explain to you in a half mumbly joy way, because I am trying to open these packs for patrons. Sorry, guys. I am sorry. Kyle Richley, you have a package, so I will give you all of your cards. So there we go. But yeah, if you support it and you have your reasonings for it, that's the beauty, right? We all can have our opinion. We all can have our reasonings to sway our minds whichever way to make it make sense. We're moving on to the last bit of the Patreon video here. Guys, if you haven't already, please smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, comment, join the Facebook group. We're trying to hit 2,000 members. And join the Discord if you want to play some Spell Table. Get in on other giveaways there. We got all kinds of stuff. So now we got our $10 a month patrons. This month, we're doing a Chaos little single for each patron. So we're just shuffly puffly. So Brendan, you're taking home a Hidden Blade from Assassin's Creed promo. Very nice. You get the Hidden Blade. Casey Maxwell, you're going to be taking home a Ravenous Squirrel. Bow, 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 bow. Very cool, very cool. Little Ravi Squirrel for you, Casey Maxwell. John Marler, what are you going to be taking home from me today? Pew, 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 pew. Hidden Blade promo. Let it go. Yee, 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 yee. Who knows? Maybe I'm just psychotic or crazier. Or is the Bash King losing it, guys? Is he losing it? Was the band good? Come on. We know it wasn't. Quit playing games. You're coping if you think it's good. You're coping. Magda the Horde Master, Nick Blackhawk down. Let's go. Copium, bro. Copium. And gaslighting. A lot of gaslighting I've been seeing. Chris Patton. You know what? You know me, Bash fan. I'm a little firecracker. I'm out there. There's a lot of content creators that don't post and don't comment on anything because they want to stay out of the controversy. Not ya boy. Sakura Tribe Elder. I'm commenting on everything. I got no life. I got no life. We trolling. I'm protecting my cards, baby. Nah. There's this guy. He's like, Magic is not a 401k. It's a game. Hey, W, you are right. You're missing the point, though. I wish I could actually pull up that comment. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. They are ruining the structure of the magic of pulling cards out of packs that... All right, we're done. We're done. Gregory Childress, Sakura Elder Tribe. Lego. Paz Brown. Damn. Magda the Horde Master promo. Buy a box promo for Paz Brown. Chris Walker. There is a flusterstorm in here. Is Chris gonna get it? Is Chris gonna get it? Yeah! Woohoo! Christopher! Yeah! Yo, Bash, you cheating, dog. Nah, there's 2 cards left and it was still there. So I had a 50-50 chance. And Johnny Bravo's gonna be walking away with a ravenous squirrel. Pew, 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 pew. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna upload this video as fast as possible. And if you would please, buckle in, because October 1st, we're giving away 2 collector boxes of Duskmourn. Yee-hoo! Woohoo! All right, guys. I'll chat with y'all soon, okay? As always, stay greedy and stay safe, Bash fam.